Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Activities for People Living at Home with Dementia. We are proud to offer this series with funding from the Area Agency on Aging and the United Way of Tarrant County. These programs are recorded and are made available for viewing through a YouTube channel for future use. I am Martha Brown, your host for today's activities. Today we are presenting Wits with Emily Corbin, and she's going to make our brains work a little harder today. Emily, it is all yours. And good morning, Yetta and Hans.
Morning, Yetta, Hans.
Good morning. Good morning. I had a hard time getting in. That's why we are late.
Well, you just made it by the skin of your teeth.
We just made it. Yes.
Yes.
Just in the nick of time. Welcome.
Thank you.
Are we all well this morning?
Yes.
We are. Hans has a huge smile this morning. He must have really enjoyed the company.
Oh, yeah.
Did you, Hans?
He did. We did. We had fun.
Yes.
Good. Good. Especially when it's people you love.
Yeah, and we haven't seen them for 3.5 years, so it was extra special.
Oh, great.
How precious is that? Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got to do that.
Yes. Are you sitting all right on that one, Hans?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
When I'm sharing my screen with you, can you see can you see yourselves? Can you see what okay. All right.
I mean, mine's organized over on the right-hand side of the screen. I think sometimes it'd be on the top of the screen if you want it.
But so you don't see the version of yourselves that I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, we see you. And we see ourselves.
I'm not sure I'm
you
saying
could
it
drag
properly.
that to the top of
You're
your
seeing
screen or
this?
the side of your screen, whichever one looks best for you.
Dawn,
So,
did you hear him?
We see the white thing that says launch meeting.
okay, that answers my question. Well, so the answer is no, you don't see the little strip of faces that's on the right side of my screen. I was just curious if it shared
Your strip of, okay.
No.
Right.
No.
I wanted to know, like, is it a meta kind of sharing or?
We see our
I see. No.
Yeah.
I just noticed that if I click somebody, say like if I click Phil and Paulette and drag them, they move away from the strip and I let it go and they go back.
Uh-huh.
How
Can't
cool.
get rid of them.
Can't get rid of them.
No.
I took a ride.
I can't get rid of them.
No. He's got good answers.
Yeah. We need everybody's answers. Okay. So, well, I'm not sharing the Zoom screen. That's not why we're here. So let's
Ooh, I like
do
that.
it.
This is International Women's Day.
I heard that. I heard that.
It is. So, we need a theme every week, and it feels like it might be pretty obvious what the theme is today. So let's get
Strong women.
started.
Yes,
or just celebrating women in general, right?
Yes.
Either way, I think it's a good cause for us. Let me get this adjusted just right. Okay. So if we look at today's weather, we want to make sure that everything we read matches the image that we see. Lovely weather we're having. Does that feel right?
We put a question mark.
Right. And why did I do that?
Because it may not be lovely for some people.
Yeah.
Right. So is this the kind of weather that most people would use that phrase?
No.
Only if they're trying to change the conversation.
Yes.
Right. Exactly. Look over there. Right.
Yeah. Squirrel.
Distraction. Otherwise, does it match what you feel when you go outside on your porch?
Well, right now it doesn't. No, we're still at 36 degrees here.
Are we really?
Ooh.
But it's the high.
We had a little bit of hail this morning.
Yes, we had some rain
We
pass
had
through,
some sleet.
some sleet. Yeah.
We had
Nancy said
sleet
she had some
too.
rain too. Really? Wow.
Yeah, it was loud. It was loud rain, and then I looked and realized it was little pellets.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and yesterday morning, taking my daughter to school, it was sleeting and sunny, which is, raining and sunny, I've definitely seen before, but sleeting and sunny,
Yeah.
that was a new one.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on, today's adventure will explore executive function, memory, language, sensory processing, and spatial relations. And we'll do those things with a theme. Anybody want to guess the theme?
Women.
Oh, yay.
International Women's Day. That will be our theme. So we're going to start by watching this quick little video. And I think I have it set up. So sorry about that. I think I have it set up so that we won't get ads, but forgive me if I did that incorrectly and you have to see an ad or two. Sorry about that.
We're also used to ads. I'm speaking for
Are you?
everyone. I am.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
pay for ad-free stuff ever.
Well, if I'm going to be providing it for you, I feel like it needs to be ad-free, but, I'm doing my best. All right.
That's good.
Okay. And are you guys hearing this?
No.
No.
Okay. I didn't think so. So let me make sure that I'm sharing my sound as well.
That's a cute picture. And
This
here we
picture?
are. There's no picture now. It's just us. It all went
Oh.
away.
Okay. Well, I want to share my sound and my video,
Mm-hmm.
darlings.
Did everybody see that go away? Is it just
Yeah,
us
yeah.
now?
No,
Yeah.
yeah, we're all on the same page. Yeah.
Okay.
It just says that Emily is sharing computer sound.
Yes. Yeah, that's gone away now. I don't see it anymore.
Mhm.
Well, let's try this. Here we go.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, now hopefully, because I'm listening here, it will play.
I hate to say this, but is that first person, was that a man? It looked like the person had a beard.
I think it was, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'll all make sense in a minute.
Okay. Martha,
It was
just
the
hush.
bearded lady, Martha.
It was. Talking about, yes, that.
Okay, let's give this a shot.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Oh, we're going backwards.
I know.
Lovely weather we're having.
Martha.
Yeah, it's cold here.
It's cold. It's very cold in my computer world here. Okay. There we go. We're getting there.
We are.
Come on. You can do it, laptop.
Come on. Yeah.
You can do it. My dog thinks I'm talking to her. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
And you all see this, so I'm
Yes.
hoping that you're
Yeah.
going to hear it too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So please let me know right away if you don't.
Okay. No.
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 Interesting faces.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, you guys. I wanted to show you a video, and
Huh.
you can see the pictures. It's weird because the last time we shared music and screen at the same time, it worked perfectly. I'm not sure what's different. So another
It's the
mystery
weather.
for me to figure
Yeah.
out. Yeah, maybe. So I suppose I could let you see the video while I explain it to you and ask you the question.
Okay.
Or you could have us hum along.
So they pose a riddle, and let's just for fun, let me see if I can.
I didn't know you
What
were going to do this about International Women's Day. I was just so thrilled that I knew that.
Oh,
Mhm.
yay. Well, you know, I like to pick a theme, and this is a pretty important theme right now.
Yes, it
And, you
is.
know, it happens to be relevant to me, and seems like it's relevant to all of us because, well, we either are or at some point came from a woman, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
So we wouldn't be here without them. So I think what I'm going to do is just get us to switch over to my iPad, and then we'll be able to function a little better here.
Okay.
So who's going to hum?
Oh, Hans can whistle.
Oh, Hans, please, would you whistle for us? Nice.
Oh, I like that one.
Oh, it's the magic flute.
Yes.
Oh, it is.
We could play Name That Tune with Hans whistling. That would be amazing. I would love it.
Thank you, Hans.
Okay. Yes,
Well,
thank you
That put
so
a smile
much.
on my face.
Well, I tell you what, we'll stay where we are with this, and then I'm trying to make this flow seamlessly, and well, you know, it's about as bumpy as some cobblestone.
Yep.
So, purpose of International Women's Day, celebrating social, economic, cultural, and political achievements of women. So we'll start with some riddles.
Okay.
And the riddle, yeah. Sorry, I missed something. Did someone
No, you didn't miss
ask a question?
anything. No.
Okay. Good. Going back. So the brain teaser riddle. I just figured it out. I'm so sorry. I figured
Yay.
out why my sound wasn't sharing.
Okay.
So bear with. I know all y'all do is bear with. Very sweet.
And we do it gladly.
Patient, yes. So I can I could play us a little hold music while I'm getting my screen ready.
Do, 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 do,
Now
do,
what
do.
song is this that Dawn is
Jeopardy
singing?
theme.
Oh, okay,
Come
yes.
on, Don.
Do, 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 do.
All right. We'll move straight into some riddles here.
Thank you,
Straight around
Don.
the
Thank you,
corner
Don.
and down the block. Yes.
We've had humming and whistling today. That's pretty
That's
cool.
right.
It is good.
Mhm.
So using these letters at the beginning, we'll start with number 1. So I'm going to use my cursor to point to
Don's
the
raising his
question.
hand.
And Emily, we don't see anything.
Oh,
Thank you, Don.
you guys.
They do that to me all the time, and I'm ever so grateful.
I am
Because
so
sometimes
grateful
forget to
too.
be-
Because, you know, I'll be dancing and say, you hear that in the music? And
No.
everyone's like, no,
We're
we sure
too
don't.
polite. We are too polite to tell you no.
That's right. Don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
That's right. That's
That's
right.
right.
Seems like maybe you're entertained by me dancing alone in
Yeah.
that moment. I don't know.
No,
We'll
but
just
it's
not our,
something you
we'll
can,
just,
yeah, you can do it without music, Emily. I mean, you tell us what to do.
That's true. We could do it without music. You're right.
We're
People
a cappella dancers.
I like that. Sometimes people who are dancing are thought to be insane by people who can't hear the music.
That's right.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at.
Mhm.
The insane part. All right. So do we see this now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Uh-oh.
So doing a little riddling, we'll start with number 1. Guess the next 3 letters in the series based
Oh.
on the first ones that you see there. So there's some kind of a pattern. And your challenge is to figure out what the pattern is.
Well, the next one would be a T because every
Yes.
second one is a T.
Yep.
I'd go with that.
And then after that, it gets hard to, go from G to N to L.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to see a pattern there.
Unless they're spelling a word without vowels.
Oh, then maybe that's it.
Unless there's some other kind of pattern that's not repetition,
GTN.
right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I only know the answers to some of these. This happens to be one that I know the answer to.
Okay.
So I'm going to encourage you to keep looking for a pattern. And the pattern is not necessarily repetition. It might be that each of these letters represents something.
It's not color because there's hardly any color that starts with T other than teal.
Yes. Or N.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to think of, well,
Numbers.
N would be maybe naranja, orange in Spanish, right? But yeah. Anybody?
I'm puzzled. I can't think of.
I'm with Dawn.
Puzzled.
Puzzle too.
All right. So what they've done is they've taken the first letter from each of the words in the sentence.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, don't you
Oh,
just want to
that.
kick them when
I
they
don't
do
get
that?
it still.
So I still
ITH?
don't get it. No, I
Of the
don't
first
either.
of the sentence.
Oh.
Yes.
Guess the next 3 letters.
T
Oh.
N
Yeah.
T.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is so
See?
bad.
Okay.
Well,
Oh.
now it's
No,
obvious.
No, that's
So then it would be
clever.
ITS.
In the series.
Yeah.
ITS.
Right.
In the series.
ITS.
ITS.
Y'all, that was hard for me. I did not get that one.
That's one of those things they put on
Yeah.
Facebook
Yeah.
and then laugh.
Trying to expand so I can see you all at the same time because that's just so much more fun. All right. It really is. All right. So moving to number 2, 3 identical light switches operate 3 identical bulbs in another room. Which switch corresponds to which bulb? You are allowed only 1 trip into that room.
3 identical light switches. Are they in a row?
I don't know.
Or they could be up
I
and
don't think it matters.
sideways.
I don't think it matters.
Okay. 3 identical light switches.
So you can only go into one room and,
Yes.
and see what the
3
light.
light switches operate 3 bulbs in another room.
How about
The
we
switches-
take 1 trip and Don and Myra takes
We do this together. That's right. Yeah.
You know
That's right.
what? That is the kind of problem solving that we need. Thank you, Yetta. That's an excellent technique. Yes. Anyone? You're
I don't-
allowed only
yeah, I
1
don't
trip
know.
into that room.
Well,
Are we ready?
Would we want just try the middle one and see which
Yes.
light it is?
Yes.
Don, is that what you want to do too?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Oh boy. Turn on any 2 switches. say 5
Oh,
minutes or so. Then
Oh,
switch off either one
okay.
of two and go into the room.
Okay.
One of the bulbs will be switched on, whereas the
oh,
other two will be slightly warm. I mean, they are really asking you to be a detective here, right?
No, yeah, I mean,
mhm.
I have to think outside the box a little bit more, I think.
Yeah, and so that's exactly it. You just hit it on the nose, Don, is that we're being invited here, however annoying it can sometimes feel, to really think outside of the box and not look for an obvious answer, that's for sure. So a boy is walking. Let's move on to number 3. Let's change it to a girl, shall we? Because International Women's Day.
Okay.
A girl is walking. Why not? Come on, Don.
Yeah, why
Play
not?
along.
Mhm.
A girl is walking down the road with a doctor, while the girl,
Why-
is the doctor's daughter. The doctor isn't the girl's
Father.
father. Yes. Then who is the doctor? We can switch it back to boy. That makes it.
And mother.
Um, yeah, that's right. You're right. Who said that? The doctor is,
Phil.
Filled it.
Phil did.
yeah, Phil.
That's
Yeah, it's a
excellent,
woman.
Phil.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
So
the
I'm
mom.
so glad that, I'm so glad that Phil got this one. And
Yep.
this is basically the moral of the story, if you will, for the video that I was going to show you. What these folks did was they took, and I can just show you the screen and not play the video, but they took interviews asking the same riddle to a bunch of different people, men, women, all walks of life, and they asked them to solve this riddle. And it was very similar in that, where did it go? There we go. So you've got all these different people. A lot of them are women. A lot of them are executives or whatever. And the answer to the question was that there was a woman CEO. But this video, I think, was made about 2 years ago. And even when that video was made, there were so many people who could not answer the riddle. So I think it's really cool that Phil answered it.
Quickly.
And quickly, right? Because
That's right.
even
That's
then,
Phil. Thank you, Phil.
right?
Yeah, I think we are so set in our minds that when you say doctor, we always think of a man, right?
Yes, I think that is true. And the answer to the riddle in this video is that it was a female CEO. And same thing with doctor, right? We just have kind of a mental image of what comes up in our heads. And the whole point of that is to just get us to realize the ways that we sort of have our minds made up just a little bit before we even journey into something. And that's the theme of this International Women's Day, is breaking those biases that we have that we don't even really know we have.
Mhm.
So Phil is a very evolved man. I just want to say.
That's right.
I started evolving about 40 years ago when I was in the
Oh,
Air
yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell
I'll
us
tell
your
you my
story.
first story about
Say more. Yeah.
Yes.
women's equality. I was an avionics maintenance superintendent, and I went to a maintenance meeting one morning, and one of the old flight line guys was complaining about the fact that he'd had a woman assigned to him as a maintenance tech. And he just went on and on. So I asked him, I said, why are you so upset about that? And he says, well, I can't send her out to change an engine generator by herself because she couldn't handle it. I just looked at him and asked him, I said, how many guys do you send out to change a generator by ourselves?
Right.
Was dumbfounded and stopped. Just went on from there. That was my first experience with it.
Wow.
Go
So
Phil.
40 years ago, you're definitely ahead of the curve. So let's move on to our next one. This one is really challenging to me. I'm the beginning
No,
of
no, you missed the
sorrow.
number 4. You missed number 4.
Oh, did I? I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
And
Oh
that's
yeah,
going to
I
be
saw the
fun.
boy's mother. Does it look like a fun one? What can you hold without ever touching or using your hands?
Your breath.
Breath.
That
Your-
seems right.
Your
Yeah.
opinion.
Yay.
Oh,
What'd you say?
Your opinion.
That's like.
Go Phil.
Phil. There he
That
is.
works too, Phil. Yes.
Right on cue, right? So speaking of hands, we're just going to take a little spatial break here. And yep, we'll go back to those. Where are you, ladies? It's cycling through real slow on my end, so not sure about you.
We're right along with you.
Okay. Come on now. Is your window of my presentation big or small?
Small.
Okay.
Small.
All right. I'm going to make it bigger. And it's not making it bigger. Still small? Okay, there we go. So what we're going to do here, yep, do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do here, the women in these photos, all except for the heart-shaped hands arrangement, which I just thought was really kind of fun. They're all making the sign that is the symbol for this year's International Women's Day theme. And this year it's a hashtag. Do we all know what a hashtag is?
Yes. Yes.
Do we?
Too,
All right.
too well. Pound something.
Yeah.
Pound sign. Or tic-tac-toe is what we called it 100 years ago.
Yeah.
It's basically a quick reference, right? But how it's used today is pretty different, right, from how it used to be used. To me, it means number, like I think of phone
Yes.
numbers.
Yes.
But they're making this sign and it's break the bias. So the bias, if you think about breaking the center line, they're making this this symbol to promote the day, and everybody took pictures of themselves doing this and sent them in. And so it's our job to go picture by picture and figure out which hand is which. So I'm going to put my cursor right here, and I'm just going to get you guys to tell me which hand that is.
That is the person's
That's the right.
right hand.
Yes, that's right. And some of these, it's easier than others. And for some of us, this is a really difficult task. And for some of us, this is super easy. So wherever you are with it, we're going to come to this hand now.
That's also right.
That's
Right.
right.
Excellent.
Yeah. Dun.
So coming down, moving over to this one. Coming down, coming over.
Right.
Yeah. The
Right.
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 Okay.
Left.
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 Left. I can't tell.
The right. That must be the right.
It's got to be the right.
Gotta be right.
Nice.
Oh, we can't see that picture there.
Oh, that's
That is
your
the left.
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 And last one, maybe the most challenging. We're not going to go through all of them, but
That must be the right one.
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. That's right. No pun intended. Good job. So believe it or not, that's quite challenging for a lot of brains, myself included. Moving back to our teasers. So number 5, I am the beginning of sorrow and the end of sickness. You cannot express happiness without me, yet I am in the midst of crosses. I am always in risk, yet never in danger. You may find me in the sun, but I am never out of darkness.
Yes.
And S.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, good job, you guys. Yay.
What a
You know,
team.
does anybody get caught up in the story of it though? Because I'm going,
Yes, I get caught up in the
Yeah.
story.
sorrow, darkness, right? And all the analytical folks are just like, oh, it's the letter S, right? And the rest of us are like, that's the story. It's kind of cool to see how all our different brains work. I think that's fun. Number 6, when you have me, you immediately feel like sharing me. But if you do share me, you don't have me.
Feelings.
You think?
No, I don't think so.
Do your
I'm
feelings
not sure
go
that's
away
right.
when you share them?
No, that's not right.
So what is something that
Could it be words? Could it be the word me?
it could be?
I'd vote
When
with
you-
Yetta on that one.
When you have me, you immediately feel like sharing me. But if you do share me, you don't have me.
I don't know. That cannot be.
No.
No, I don't think so.
Melting
No, I don't
ice
think
cream.
so.
Melted ice cream.
You want to share melted ice cream, Martha?
No.
Melting ice cream.
Sharing is caring.
That's right. Or soft
if you
serve.
share me, you don't have me. So it's something that once you give it to someone at all, it's completely gone from you.
Oh, a hug?
Maybe.
A
I was
coin.
thinking smile.
Smile?
Oh.
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know. You still smile when you give.
Smiles. You can still give hugs.
It says, if it's something that you have and you want to share it, but if you share it, you don't have it. That could be money to
Right.
me.
A cookie.
A cookie.
A cookie.
Yeah.
Nancy likes the money answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gravitate to cake.
Uh-huh.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
A lot of money, yeah.
Do we want to see?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
A secret.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's so
Oh, okay. That
true.
makes sense.
So
Because once you
true.
tell
Yeah.
somebody, it's not a
That's right.
secret anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. All right. Number 7. Anybody want to read that one?
Joseph
No,
and
okay.
Lena are found dead on the floor with some water around. The windows are open and a strong wind draft is blowing the curtains around. How did they die?
Well, wow. Okay.
Water around.
They die. We don't know.
They slipped on some ice and then the wind evaporated. The wind melted it.
Ooh,
But it's on a
Oh.
floor, then it would be very cold like last February.
Yeah, that's right.
Water around. Maybe they had been frozen in a block of ice.
I was thinking about an icicle, but they're not under anything. They're beside something.
Yeah, but when the ice melts,
But if an icicle fell from the sky, but how's it going to fall from the sky in their living room
Through
or
the
wherever
window.
they are?
Yeah.
The windows are open.
Windows are open,
There
strong
can't be any
wind
of-
draft.
How did they die?
Sometimes they throw in a teaser like the water detail and it's not relevant, but
Mhm.
I don't know.
Joseph and Lena are fish, and that's the floor of their aquarium.
Oh my gosh, that could be it, Don.
That's
It
a good
really
one.
could be. So you
They're
guys let me
beta
know
fish.
when you're ready. What did you say, Myra?
They're beta fish.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know. That doesn't seem like a good answer to me, but
Yeah,
I don't
think
really.
it's a good one.
I think
I
it's a
think
good
it's
answer.
good. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think
So we're gonna go with, is that your final answer? Do you want to phone a friend? Our friends are here, so.
Yeah.
What about you, Phil?
Go for it.
We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go fish.
yes.
Oh
Yay!
my gosh.
Was that you, Don, who came up with that?
Oh.
Well,
Yes.
a fish is the only thing that is common with what I said, but yeah, fish and
Oh
water.
my
Yeah.
goodness.
How about
Yay.
that? So
That's my guy.
Yeah, that's your
Oh.
guy.
Myra, she's glowing right now.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I'm embarrassed.
Take it. Take the accolades, Don.
Okay.
Yeah. Woohoo, Don.
That
Thank
was
you. Thank you.
brilliant. I love that. Yes. Okay. Number 8. Which travels faster, hot or cold?
Hot or cold?
Now, I know this one, and I'll
Hot
just tell you,
expands. Uh-huh.
I'll give you a hint. It won't really give you much detail, but the hint is it's one of those where you kind of go, right? Because they're making you think in an unexpected way, right?
Mm.
So if I think about it from a scientific standpoint, which is kind of where I go looking at it, I'll never get there, right?
Yeah, I know, because you can make it something hot or cold by changing the temperature of, or adding energy or taking away energy from it. So
Right. And generally you think of, when something it's hot, its molecules are moving quickly, right?
yeah,
When something is cold, they're
not
much
vibrating
more,
quite as fast.
right. So if you think of it from science, then that feels like the right answer. But nope, outside the box. Outside the box.
When I'm going outside, cold always feels like it's traveling faster.
That's definitely true. Yeah.
Which travels faster.
Especially in the wind.
So
Yeah, but it could be a
Yeah,
hot
especially
wind.
when your fishbowl has been knocked over.
yeah, exactly.
Golly.
So I guess it depends. It said which travels faster, hot or cold. It depends on what's being hot, what's
being hot or what's being cold.
Yeah.
Is it water? Is it milk? Is it chicken?
Is it yeah.
Is it a temperature at all?
We have a
I don't know.
50-50 chance.
You do. You have a 50.
Kind of like Jeopardy.
Jenna likes her odds. So what's it going to be then, Yetta?
I don't know. Yeah, I have no clue.
So
I'm
one of
gonna
the
I'm
things
gonna
I
say
like
hot.
to do with these, okay, so one of the things I like to do about these is I think about the standardized tests that my daughter takes and
Mm,
how the people who write those tests are, it seems like a lot of the time they're writing the questions in such a way as to trick the person taking the test.
they're sadists.
So if I, right, so if I look at it in that way, and they know we're probably thinking of all the scientific, maybe
Yeah.
they're giving us that much credit, right?
Yeah.
We're thinking hot is fast and cold is slow. So then what if you reverse it and do the opposite of what maybe scientific logic might tell you? I don't know.
Because you can't catch a cold.
See what I mean? You go,
Oh.
like that. Sorry, you guys are gonna be getting
Oh.
dizzy there.
After-
Oh, that's fun. I like that
Oh,
one.
that's a good one.
Oh, my word. That's tricky stuff, yeah.
No.
Oh, birdie. Okay,
Yes.
Now these are
so
fun.
let's. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like them. That's good because I'm wanting to use a lot more from this site. There's so much out there, and it's hard to sift through everything.
Okay, number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah,
Number
we're
9's a
gonna do
river.
number 9.
Number 9's a river.
It's a river.
Yep.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
else cannot eat?
That one was a
That's-
softball, right?
Go
Yeah,
engineers.
that was. Yeah.
Cry me a river.
Yes, right.
Yeah. Jeez. All right.
Well, show us the answer. They gotta get it.
Oh, okay. I just thought we were gonna
Sing
try
me
it
new
like
night
that.
pieces. Okay. Yeah, just
So
Only 2
just
doors.
for a musical interlude
Video.
moment, I can't play the music because I don't know, weird technology issues. But anyone recall the songs that I played in our last Name That Tune? So when we did Name That Tune on February 22nd,
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
yeah.
Word.
Dawn.
Stop it.
So the song Sincerely, you remember that one? By the McGuire sisters.
Yeah. I know.
Okay. Well, that one is still number 1 today, just so you know.
Is it?
Apparently it was I can't believe how popular that song was and no one guessed it because apparently it was number 1 for a really long time.
Mhm.
Hang on.
Hmm.
Okay, so a man is trapped in a room with only 2 doors. One of them leads to a fire-breathing dragon, while the other one leads to a room made up of magnifying glass.
So it says the what before when they open the door, they're all automatically charred off. So that means that doesn't mean the magnifyings are putting heat on him, or is it it's just the dragon? What? Yeah, I don't know how to interpret this.
I think that is part of the
So
challenge.
maybe he opens both doors and lets Puff the Magic Dragon go into the magnifying room and gets fried, and he goes out to Puff's door.
That's right.
I like it. Okay, man trapped, sealed room, 2 doors, fire-breathing dragon, magnifying glass.
I have an idea.
What's your
Yes.
idea?
You open up the door with the fire-breathing dragon, and then you open up the door with the glass and let the glass hit the dragon.
Well,
Is
So-
that
And
it?
you duck.
Either
And you-
that or wait until nighttime
yes.
and then go into the magnifying room because
Yeah, that's
when
right.
there's no sunlight to.
Yeah, you're right, Phil.
Oh, go Phil.
But you still have to determine which door has the dragon or the magnifying glass in it.
You touch the door and see how hot it is.
Okay.
So what if he opens the one, and Martha, maybe this is what you said. What if he opens the one to the magnifying glass first and then opens the one to the dragon and ducks? If the dragon breathes fire, would it bounce back at him? I don't know. It's not a mirror.
I
mean,
think
not that.
he can hear the dragon.
Ooh,
should hear the dragon.
that's good.
You could hear the
Okay.
dragon through the door.
Yeah, and then it's nighttime when he escapes and through the other one.
Well, maybe the dragon's just asleep.
I bet we've got some good storytellers here in this group. Yeah. Okay, so final answer is
Night.
what is it?
Nighttime.
It's
Like
it's
nighttime.
nighttime.
Yes.
Drum roll.
Okay.
That's it. Oh, very good, Janet.
Hey.
Or Phil, whoever said that.
Yeah,
Ah, and we didn't know it was a glass. Oh, yeah, from the classroom. Okay, yeah.
So that part was
Glass
a little
room.
bit unclear.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
A
Yes.
room made up of magnifying glass. Yeah, that was a little bit tricky, that part.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. Once again, Phil is leading the gang here. So let's do one more. We are stranded in a deserted place when we discover an old cabin. It's freezing outside. We have one match. Candle
like the
and
match
newspaper
first.
and
You're right.
Sorry.
Good
What do
one.
you-
You got
What
it.
is first?
You got
yeah,
it.
that's it. I mean, we threw a big softball there at the end. That was a pretty easy one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, my
Okay, well,
goodness. What makes
right?
more as you take them? What was 11?
Oh, did we skip that? I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's talk about it.
What makes more as you take them? Makes more, more as you take them.
More.
Flowers. They grow back after you take them.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
What did you say, Don?
Makes
I
sense.
said flowers.
Flowers.
You can
Flowers.
pick them, then they'll grow back, and you can take them
I was
again.
thinking of what are the things that the like dandelion pods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Makes more as you take them. But them is the interesting part to me.
Yes.
Anybody else?
It means you're taking more than one. So
Right. Makes more as you take.
When you're at a restaurant and you run out of the chips, they always bring more.
that's right.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah.
Or they always
Don't
fill your glass up
mind.
with
Clearly it's
more
lunchtime.
more drink. Yes.
So at our fantasy all you can eat and all you can drink resort,
Yep.
Yes.
that is the correct answer.
Yes.
Sandals, right? But they don't give, interestingly, sandals won't give you free water.
Really?
They give you free soda and free liquor, but not free water.
Well,
Huh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That's what I hear. I have never been.
makes more as you take them.
So fun fact,
Oh,
I got
oh,
married
oh,
at
oh, ice
I got
makers.
married at Sandals, Martha.
Did you? Is it true?
You
or
got
did I
free
lie?
alcohol, huh?
Did I lie or is it true?
I don't
I've never
remember
been
that
there.
being I don't remember it being a thing, but you know, that was like that was a long time ago.
Wow, neat that you got married at a Sandals resort.
Yeah, we decided just to escape.
You
Yeah.
eloped.
Elope.
So I think the answer is
Sort
an ice
of.
maker. Because it makes ice, you take it
Ah.
out and it makes more.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go,
yeah.
Dawn. Makes more.
that
An
seems. Are
ice
we gonna
maker,
go with
yeah.
it?
Yes.
Are we gonna? That's your final answer.
Let's go with Dawn.
Footsteps.
Oh.
Oh,
Good.
oh.
Oh,
Footsteps.
speaking
That's
of
low tech. So
sandals,
that's so low tech.
footprints on the beach.
As you take them.
Well, you know, Dawn, if you took the ice and then your ice maker broke between the time that you took it
That's
and
right. That's right.
I guess, you know, the footstep thing makes sense.
Yes.
I have had to dig into my ice maker more than once.
Mhm.
I get on my knees and my arm has to go in 4 directions to get to the ice maker to unstop it.
Yeah.
It is
Wow.
not easy. It's not pretty either.
Oh, and then you end up with, you know, ice all over the kitchen floor and
Or
that's a
water.
hazard and yeah,
And
or
then you
water,
have
right?
water and 2 dead fish.
That's
That's
right.
right. That's right.
So I'd like for us to end with just all of us to share a woman in our lives who's influenced us. And if you want, I'm going to start and I'm going to say Martha Brown.
Well, okay, a strong woman. I
I'm gonna
had
say,
I had a what was that, Don?
I thought you were taking,
No, she's talking to Melissa.
okay, sorry, talking to Martha, sorry.
No, that's all right. One of my professors at graduate school when I was getting my social worker degree taught me about stress management. And she had never married and she had gotten her doctorate at Tulane and she had dedicated herself to educating mostly women at UTA School of Social Work. It was like 95-5. And she did a really good job of teaching us how to chill so that we could manage. I took several courses under her and I was really sorry when she died. Her name was Colleen.
Colleen.
Yes. She was strong.
What a gift to
Yes.
teach you a coping skill. That probably extended your life, Martha.
I'm sure
right?
that it has. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll move quickly through the rest because I've got to do this program again in 8 minutes.
Okay.
So
Nancy?
Sheriff,
Nancy, what strong woman do you know? Nancy's napping.
nap time. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. What about Phil and Paulette? Do you want to share a strong woman from your current? It doesn't have to be someone you know personally. It could just be someone that you view as
No.
exemplary.
No one comes to my mind. A woman, a strong woman. I don't know. A strong woman. I don't know. Maybe your mother.
Betty was a weak one, huh?
No, she wasn't weak.
Some other time we'll have to hear about Betty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
She was.
Paulette, I think it might be you.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I
Mhm.
do.
No,
I think
mother,
it's you.
my mother was very determined and wanted set in her own ways. I don't know, and I'm not. Yeah, I'm not that way. Hmm.
So let's
I've
think
had a
of
lot of strong women in my life. My mother,
Yeah.
my grandmother. I worked for one of the first female generals in the Air Force, General Norma Brown. She was a pretty good example of a person who had made a decision that she would succeed in a male-dominated profession and did it, you know?
Yes.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Wow. Did you raise daughters, Phil and Paulette?
I have one daughter, 5 granddaughters.
Ooh.
They're all
Wow.
pretty strong
That's
people.
great. That's really great.
Yeah.
Anybody else before we go?
Mm-mm.
No,
No.
Miss Emily, thank you so much for what
Thank
you
you.
have done today.
Yeah,
You're going to
thank
have us
you.
thinking about what strong women we know, even after we leave you today.
Strong.
Mhm, please do. And
Yes,
I'll see you
ma'am.
all very soon. Thanks
All right.
for playing
If
along.
you will
Thank-
unshare, then I can share.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you,
yes,
Emily.
ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you
let's
all.
take a look at what's coming up. Sharing
Thanks, Emily.
screen.
Thank you.
Okay. Jeopardy is at 1:30 today. We have Fit Wits at 11:30 again with Miss Emily, if anybody wants another taste of that.
Now we know the questions.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, you do. And 1:30 with Jeopardy, if you feel like Jeopardy today. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Hey, what's
All
tomorrow?
right,
Thanks.
thank you.
What's
What's
tomorrow?
tomorrow?
Artful Moments,
Yes.
the Earth,
The Earth?
doing it 3 times.
Okay.
From the
Oh,
Earth,
it's 3 times tomorrow?
3 times tomorrow.
Good, because I don't know if we can make it at the, Hans says PT tomorrow at 9, so I don't know how long
Oh,
time it
good.
takes and all of that.
Well,
All
come
right.
whenever you can. It's the same program, From the Earth.
Sounds good.
Excellent.
Yay.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
See y'all then.
So long.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.